School! Welcome back from Thanksgiving break. STARR winners for kindergartners this week are Wahab for Mrs. Zajewski, Logan for Mrs. Urbanski, Dimitri for Mrs. Rao, Sophia for Mrs. Wineline, Alex for Mrs. Pigliavento, Eveline for Mrs. Pace, Joanna for Mrs. Newman, Riley for Mrs. Groth, Skylar for Mrs. Griesmer, Josiah for Mrs. Baruso, Bentley for Mrs. Bowman, and Zayla from Mrs. Antonini. Nice job, kindergartners.
First grade STARR winners are Hal Long from Mrs. Hurst's class, Julia from Mrs. Filarecki's class, Hunter for Mrs. Fleshy's class, Sophia K for Mrs. Shaluti's class, Evie for Mrs. Verano's class, Andrea for Mrs. Yates' class, Sophia from Mrs. Masick's class, Aiden from Mrs. Ferraro's class, and Christian from Mrs. Nutahol's class. Congratulations!
All right, and second grade friends, we have Max H for Mrs. Peleshi's class, Jacob for Mrs. Mosher's class, Riley for Mrs. McGuire's class, Jacob for Mrs. McDuffie's class, Quinn for Mrs. McCabe's, Braylon for Mrs. Helferson, Aiden R for Mrs. Hackett's, Madeline for Mrs. Deo's, Tavon for Mrs. D'Agostino's. Nice job, second graders.
STARR Power class winners are from kindergarten, Mrs. Bowman's class, from first grade, Mrs. Hurst's class, and from second grade, Mrs. Deo's class. Way to go!
Class winners from last week, please return your Nintendo plushie to Mr. Vaca's office. Thank you.
And now, here is Mr. Vaca!
Welcome back, boys and girls. I just wanted to share with you guys my brand new mailbox. Now, you have been writing Finn, our therapy dog, a ton of amazing letters, and I thought, these students here at Bradt Primary are incredible writers, and I love getting mail from each and every one of you. So if you want to write me a letter or draw me a picture, feel free to come by my office and drop it right here in my mail slot, and I'll do my very best to write back to each and every one of you. Make sure that you write your name and who your teacher is so I know who to mail it back to. Oh, and since I have you here, I need your help. Come here, do me a little favor. Tell your parents, your brother, your sister, your grandparents, your aunts, your uncles, your cousins, that they should go check out Mr. Vaca's YouTube channel and hit that subscribe button so that we can hit the 1,500 subscriber mark. We're so close, and I need your guys' help to do it. Thank you guys again so much for watching. Don't forget to work hard, play hard, and I'll see you guys next time.